Hello, Miraculously Awesome Squad, aka MLB fam. This new special has definitely had us on the craziest, wildest roller coaster of emotions ride that we have ever seen. But before we get into all of that, please hit that awesome like, that awesome subscribe. Please comment. I love comments and share this video. I definitely think that the special overall was just great and amazing, but the more I was analyzing the special, there were some big pros and also some kind of big cons. So let's get into the cons first. One of the cons is that this special kind of broke the Miraculous movie special traditions. Like, usually when they go to another world, they end up meeting somebody around their age, and the people that they meet end up having a miraculous and ends up helping them defeat the villains wherever they are in the world. Well, in this special, they made it where we get the same characters. They didn't meet anyone new. And it also makes me go into the subject of where was the London in the London special? Like, it would have been nice to see a little bit more of the London culture. So I kind of think that they shouldn't have titled it Miraculous World London at the edge of time, more of Miraculous World at the edge of time, because we only got like 10 seconds of London. We didn't meet any London characters or get any new miraculous powers. Even in Miraculous World Paris, we did get the evil alternative versions of Ladybug and Cat Noir. And we didn't even meet any new people in the London special. It was just the same people and Lila and just basically the same characters. Con number 2, which kind of really bugs me, is like, why didn't they tie the end of the episode recreation? I mean, we got that whole Lila portal scene at the end of that episode, and I wanted so badly for them to tie in the end of that episode and like tie it to this new special. I thought that would have been very interesting. So I was kind of disappointed that we didn't get the 2 in the reference to like make it a whole thing. But maybe they'll end up putting it in season 6 and tying it together. Maybe they'll find a way to do it. Con number 3. I just kind of didn't understand why Lila kept losing her memory and needed a notebook in order to remember what she's doing. Because we have seen Hawkmoth akumatize himself multiple times. And every time he akumatized himself, he would always remember what he has done. So it kind of was a little bit confusing to me why she needed a notebook, especially since she is going to be the new Hawkmoth. Like, it just kind of didn't make any sense to me for her to lose her memory every single time. But maybe that's just me. Another one is, where is Felix in all of this? Like, it's just kind of crazy to me how Felix doesn't make any appearance in this special. And I feel like his appearance would definitely be significant, especially since we have other characters that know what's going on behind the scenes, like Natalie and Kagami. So it would have made more sense to, I feel like, add Felix into the mix because he knows a lot of information as well. Also, I just want to know, why would they let Ladybug lie to Adrian about his father? Like, I feel like that is one of the biggest things that kind of made me really upset. The fact that she lied to Adrian and told him that his father is a hero. But I think that they are doing this to kind of give us some context for season 6. And also, I do feel like that's going to open up a wormhole for Adrian to get akumatized, and we might possibly get another Cat Blanc episode, like we've all been saying. Okay, let's get to the pros. I actually love the way this animation is. I just love it. It's stunning. Like, all of the graphics in this special were amazing. Also, I do like the whole time traveling, like, fight scenes are amazing. Like, just the way they have them traveling through time, you definitely like get a sense of like that time travel. And the way they had Bunnix playing chess with her future selves was just awesome to me. Like, did you see Granny Bunnix? Granny Bunnix, I felt like looks the best out of all the different Bunnixes of different ages. Like, I love her little vest looking thing. It is just so classy to me. I just love it. Also, at first, I thought I wasn't gonna like Chronobug because I was just like, why is she yellow? Like, it is so bright that I was just like, I don't know if I like this. But when we saw her with that glow in the dark feature, I was just like, okay, she's looking like a glow stick, but it works for the special. I actually love the fact that they kept it similar to her power-up suit in season 4 when she leveled up her suit, and it's in yellow form and it also glows in the dark. I just think that was amazing. Also, I do love the fact that when she does end up telling Adrian that his father is a hero, like the paleness of the characters, even though it's a sad scene, you can see the paleness in her face of her having to actually tell this truth to Adrian. Like, you can actually see the emotion, like you feel it, like you're like, oh my goodness, I'm feeling this same feeling like Marinette is feeling. The way they portrayed that on their faces and even the coloring of those scenes, they did an awesome job with that. So this special is definitely bittersweet. Like, considering the fact that this is going to be the last time we see these characters in this animation, I do think that this was such a special tribute to this animation in this special, because not only is it the end of an era of Ladybug and Cat Noir's growing, it's also the end of this animation as we know it. So, like I said, it's sad, but it's also beautiful to see how they gave tribute to the special like this. Also, the way Bug Noir destroyed those cages that the Kwamis were in when she freed the Kwamis, it was just such a beautiful scene to see where she frees them and they just hug her face. It is just so adorable. Finding out that the 2 photos we saw of the villains were actually the same person, which is Crystallis, was actually pretty shocking to me. And also, the fact that they say Crystallis was always there is actually pretty scary, but also made a good point in the movie. Like, it kept it going so well. That Adrianette hug was definitely something that was so touching to see after Marinette had been through so much and Adrian had been through so much. So to see them come together and hug was just a touching, I think, moment for all of us. So we definitely need to talk about the most funny and the most hilarious part of this special to me. Like, it is so funny to me. Like, that end tantrum that Lila has towards the end of this special is just so hilarious to me. Like, because she didn't win, she didn't get what she was trying to achieve, and the fact that Nuru was celebrating that it didn't work, like, it was just so funny to me. Even though she was mean and like snapped to where he like froze, it still was just funny because she just didn't win what she was setting out to get. So yeah. Also, it was like revenge for when Lila tried to convince everybody that Marinette was Monarch. So the whole entire time I was like, Lila, that's what you get. We also can't forget that beautiful Lady Noir hug at the end where they were just hugging each other and they really can't tell each other what just happened, but the fact that they were still there for each other, even though they didn't know what was going on, they still were just there, and it just was such a touching moment, and I think we all wanted to cry. And towards the end of the special, they gave us a special sneak preview of the animation for season 6, which is definitely exciting. It made me sad, but it's also exciting, and we all just can't wait for the new season 6 to arrive. Like, it can't get here fast enough. We are definitely anticipating and waiting to see what Miraculous has in store for us around the corner, because I'm definitely kind of scared for Paris right now, because we all know how manipulative Lila is. She works very well with emotions, definitely better than Gabriel did previously. So she knows how to definitely get those emotions that she wants out of other people. So she is definitely more dangerous with this Moth Miraculous. So it's just going to be kind of scary to see what she's going to do and how she's going to make the role of Hawkmoth her own. We don't even still know her name yet. So it's going to be definitely interesting to see how she's going to look with the Moth Miraculous, because I guarantee she's not probably going to look the same as Hawkmoth's design. It's going to look different. So we'll just have to wait and see what she is going to come up with, what she's going to scheme in order to get what she wants, and also her motives. Why does she want to make this wish? So overall, I did like this special, and I loved this special. I definitely would give it a 10 out of 10, even though there were a few cons. I just still love it as a whole. There wasn't a lot of London, but I don't even mind that there wasn't a lot of London, because they still executed it mostly awesome as usual. So it's just sad to see the animation go, but it will definitely be missed, and we will always cherish it and remember the animation that we've seen. So what did you think of the special? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and always remember, MLB fam, have a miraculously awesome day.